What up, Isaac Gang? I hope y'all are having a beautiful day. Hopefully, when y'all see this, y'all have noticed that there's a little bit more quality. Alright, I got a new camera. I want to, make more professional content, make better content, I really want to hone this craft of content creation, right? So, real quick, let me turn on my lights. Wait. So, today, check this out, guys. Watch. We got a new gun. Let's check it out together. So, this gun, firearm, comes from Taurus. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've never really messed with Taurus before. I've always kind of wanted to, but they kind of just were never on my radar. It wasn't. I never heard anything good. Never heard anything bad. I'm from Georgia, and you see these in pretty much every hood. Well, you see a version of Taurus in every hood, the G2C. On the way here, I was just getting food, and I saw somebody with a G2C with an extension sticking out of their pocket, right? So, I feel like Taurus gets a negative rep, and I don't know why, right? Like I said, I've never heard anything good or anything bad. It seems like if you know something about guns, people think they're trash. If you don't know anything about guns, it's like one of the first things that you go towards because they're very cheap, right? For this gun in particular, I think I paid 270 something chicken nuggets, right? YouTube, I don't do gun sales. So leave me alone. Just sharing information, right? I didn't, leave me alone, okay? But picked this up, took it to the range, ran a few rounds through it, threw an optic on it, did some testing, yada yada yada, and I gotta tell y'all, I'm kind of surprised, right? So let's check it out together. So here we have the Taurus gx4 carry, right? Make sure we're good. We are unloaded. Both mags are unloaded. I'm gonna take that one out just for the hell of it, and bow. Here's the gun, all right? So, this is basically Taurus's offering to the subcompact, thin but fully capable line, right? I put this in the same thing as I would like a Glock, 43X or 48, your SIG P365, what else we got in there? The Hellcat Pro. It's kind of that micro sub kind of everyday carry, but you can still do work with it category, right? This gun, like I said, is 100% clear. Just in case y'all don't believe me, peekaboo, right? But riding on top of it, I have the Hellcat Pro, right? This is not a review on this optic. This is a review on this gun, so we're not going to talk about that optic a lot, but for short, I really, really, really do enjoy Sally. Sally, if you're listening to this, reach out. I'd love to review some more optics from you guys. I've checked out this, checked out the Wolf, I've checked out, I think, the Bear, and I've yet to have a bag optic come from y'all, so reach out. I'd love to have y'all sponsor the channel, right? So, this comes with 2 mags, right? They're both 15 rounds, right? Flush fitting. They don't stick out a whole lot. So you can get 15 rounds in a very, very small package, right? It has a 3.7-inch barrel. I believe that is what that is. Really good iron sights that just barely co-witness with the optic. Which is what I like. I like a lower 16th window iron sight whenever I keep them on for my optics, but in most cases I take them off. I trust most of my optics well enough to where I don't feel like I need the additional sights. And if they were to go down or something, I can just line up the bottom of the actual optic itself, right? I'll do a video on that later, but I digress. It takes really like big relative to say like your Glocks, your M&Ps, your even my Beretta 92. It takes bigger screws, which I like. They also go a lot deeper into the gun, which I also like because I feel like that helps when it comes to stabilizing and not losing zero. I feel like I could even like slap on that optic and it's still in the same place, right? I'm not gonna go around like racking it off tables and stuff like that, but you know, I feel very secure with it. I have really big hands and I can still get a full grip on this firearm. And I can also there's enough space where I can get my support hand in there to make sure I have as much contact with my hands in this gun as possible. The texture is kind of like it feels like Hellcat-ish or Springfield Echelon-ish, which is really nice. I'm not mad at that at all. And even if for example, I didn't have enough space, it does come with two back straps, right, that can add or take away from that grip, so that makes this grip very customizable. So if you have bigger hands or smaller hands, I'm perfectly comfortable with the medium, but you can change this around to suit your whatever your fancy is, right? It takes down, I'm not going to do it on camera, but it takes down pretty much just like every other gun except for one thing. Instead of having some kind of lever that you hold down or something that you turn down, it has like a little flathead screw, and it comes with this awesome little Taurus keychain, right, that has a little flathead thing here that fits right into that flathead section, and that's how you take your gun down, right? So if you get one of these, don't ever lose this keychain, because you're gonna need that, right? So it lives right here in the box, right? So yeah, so that's basically the whole. Oh yeah, it has metal. Pretty much everything is metal. The iron sights are metal, and the mag button, I believe. That might be plastic. That's plastic, right? But all of it feels super high quality, right? Like for example, if you watch my video about the P10, it seemed like it was it felt cheap. For me, this feels like more expensive for the amount of money I would have put towards it, or for the brand, I guess, with Taurus being called a lower brand, which I have no opinion. It feels like quality to me, right? So we've gone through everything. Let's talk about the trigger, right? So like I said, this gun is 100% clear. Just be sure this is a safe direction, black out, right? So with the trigger, you have a hard definable wall, kind of a heavy brake, no over travel, right? Your reset is about right there. It's a little bit on the longer side. And then it breaks clean. There's not a lot of over travel as far as like your trigger reset either. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I spend a lot of times running Glocks and pretty much everything else. I'm not a huge trigger snob. It's easier for me to tell you something that is bad than something that is good, right? But I'm not complaining at all. Like, if I'm sure the more I were to shoot this, the more it's gonna break in and be even cleaner and smoother, right? But out of the box, I'm not mad at that at all, guys. Not even slightly, you feel me? Um, so yeah, so that's basically my full kind of first impressions. I really really like it, right? I really think it is a good platform for somebody if you're looking for your first gun, if you're looking for an EDC. I like it as far as that, but I don't like it because I don't like tiny guns, right? Me personally, I'm gonna have a full size whatever, shoving down my pants all day. I don't need to have something subcompact. Maybe my feelings will change later on, but as of right now, that's just kind of how I feel. Don't really see a lot of need for a subcompact or micro compact firearm. But if you are one of those people where you want to have the smallest gun, oh yeah, trigger safety works. That's cool. But if you're one of those people that are like, oh yeah, I need a super super sub compact pistol, this might be for you. I would put this honestly above the Glock 43X or the Glock 48 purely for capacity and quality of mags, right? These mags are made from Metgar, which Metgar makes amazing mags for CZ and Beretta, two other platforms I enjoy. And the capacity out the box is 15, like off rip. So you're already beating Glock because I think the standard Glock capacity for a 43X is 10 rounds. Get the Shield Arms mags, you're looking at 15, but that's an extra expense. So you can either have it from the factory or you can buy it and spend more money. Also, like for example, this is more with less footprint than the SIG P365, and it's way cheaper. Also, you can get a metal frame that's kind of shaped like a 1911 for it. You can get it ported. You can do all of that still for less than what a stock X Macro would cost. So I guess all we would have to see now is like how reliable this is. If it holds up to the test of time, then this might be the one that takes over the micro subcompact realm of things, right? But either way, for me, that's a y'all thing. It's not a me thing, right? So I hope y'all enjoyed this. I hope y'all learned something. Let me know if you have this gun, if you would trust your life to this gun, how you feel about it, you know? Let's talk in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Ice Gang. Peace.